Greetings, universe! Hello, hello. Looks like I will have to restart Starly for a moment. So it will take a second. But, how are you guys? I'm doing good. And hopefully, so are you. Hello, Tank! Welcome in! Welcome! Thank you for joining! Yeah. How are you doing? Hope you are doing good and hope you are properly hydrated. Very important stuff. So, as of today, what we're going to do today, we are going to do a Sakura-chan for the celebration of the cherry blossoms in Japan. These are very exciting times which make the country look truly beautiful. Truly, truly beautiful. So, it's rather exciting. That's what I would say. And I think this is the proper time to draw Sakura-chan. Sakura-chan! The favorite magical girl of mine. Or at least way high up there. Yeah, that's how I would say. Alright. Shall we get to it? Alright, so I have prepared some line work for the stream. I have used this very lovely pose by Jennifer. I have used it over here, and now we will do some line work. So I have some references ready here. And as for the resolution for my line art, yes, it's not the best resolution, but it's because we're working with pixels. So that is why it looks like that. Glimmer, hello! Welcome to the stream! Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Glimmer says, Arigato. Arigato? For what? What are you thanking me for? Yep. I mean, you're welcome, I guess. No, you did not say hello. You wrote arigato, arigatsuto, something like that. I feel like, which is not hello. If you would want to say hello, it will be slightly different. It would be more like, konnichiwa. Something like that. Right. So we'll do something like this for the shape of the face. In hopes it will fit. Konnichiwa, Grima-san! Ina-san, genki desu ka? Okay. We will want to make this part of the face more curvy. Oh, I will redo it. And I suppose it will be easier if I mute the layer underneath. That will be easier to work with. Glimmer, things go well. I am preparing for my debut, as you probably know. And also, as I announced on Discord, this will be the last stream before the actual debut. Yes. If you would like to join the Discord, I will link it here. This is where I announce stuff. So there it is. Oh wow, Tank! I see that you've been subscribed for 6 months. Wow. That's incredible. Tank, thank you so much. I feel like this shout out is very important to make. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Well, it's so nice to have you around for this long. Really appreciate it. King says no problem. Thank you for entertaining me. I'm very happy to do so. I'm very, very happy to do so. Right. Yep. So the Discord is pretty much the place where I make all sorts of announcements, and one of them is that I am going to be absent until my debut. My debut will be on May 5th, and it will be our usual streaming times. And yeah, I'm going to prepare a bunch of stuff. If you guys remember, we have worked on many assets throughout this whole time. And I'm finally going to use all of those assets. We have made so many stuff. We had the logging screen. We had the overlay for the stream. We've done so many things. I also have the BRB screen. I even have a very lovely opening kind of thing. I have like I don't know how to call it. I have prepared an opening sequence, sort of. A very short one. But it's a very cute one that I'm very excited to use. So I don't know if I'm gonna call it an opening. An intro? Maybe an intro is a better word to describe what it is. Yeah. An intro sounds better, I think. It's a better description of what it is. And I have all of those different screens for BRB, for starting, like many others. which I'm very excited to start using because I worked so hard on all of those. Yes, we also created some emotes, but the emotes, you guys are already using them. You already saw my emotes in action on the Discord too. So it's going to be an exciting debut where I'm going to share all of those. And of course, I also have my own theme song, which I commissioned from Hiyoko. Hiyoko is an awesome musician. And he prepared my opening theme, which is so cute. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's adorable. Yay! It's absolutely adorable. My theme song, that is. It's very cute. Now I want to make a smile here. A really cute smile it should be. I hope it is. Yeah, it looks alright. And look how big her eyes are. Definitely need to replicate that. Glimmer says, why is your debut gonna take so long time? Does it have something big? Well, that's a good question. And pretty much it's because I will need time to prepare for it mentally. And that's the best way I can put it. Everything is almost ready. But I do have some preparations of my own that I need to do in terms of my, let's say, mental state. I know it sounds kind of weird, but please accept and respect that. That's the best I can describe it as. I hope you understand. Yeah. I hope you understand. Okay. The face looks so cute so far, I think. Ugh. Yeah, each update this like so. No. I'll bring it back to the way it was. says mental preparedness is half the battle. Totally understandable. Yes, thank you. Thank you for respecting that. Really appreciate it. Yes. Because from here, it's going to be a very long ride. And I need to be ready for it. I need to be ready for this long ride. Long and awesome ride! Which I'm very, very excited for. And I hope so are you. Okay, I'm not really sure about her nose. I see that her eyes are a little bit further away from the nose. So I will do the same for her. Maybe something like that would be more fitting. Gloomy says, okay, have a good mental. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. And from there, I will be back in full force, ready to finally do some game development content. Like real development content. That would be very exciting to share with all of you guys. Yes. That would be really awesome. So, what I am preparing for the debut itself is, on the one hand, I will show off all of the assets that we have built throughout this whole time, but also it will be the very first episode of the podcast Functional Fun. I have already prepared a couple of episodes with a bunch of people, cool people from the industry. So this is also something we're going to start in May. And yeah, I hope you guys are also excited for it as much as I am. It'll be cool. So yeah, we will have, during my debut, we will show off all of my assets. And we will start the podcast, the Functional Fun podcast. And yep, preparing mentally for all of this is rather important because it's going to be a long run, and we're not running a sprint here. We're running a marathon. So, gotta prepare for all of these stuff. Although, to be fair, probably my game development cycles will be in sprints, but that's for another topic. We will see about this. Maybe I will share another talk about sprints in game development, if this is something people will be interested to hear about. We'll see. Yep. If you guys are interested in any game development content, You want to suggest topics for episodes? Then I am open for suggestions. If you guys have any ideas, things that you would like to hear about game development, that is, then please feel free to write in chat, and I will definitely take that under consideration. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one here. Just so it will be a nice reference to look at. This lady over here. Very lovely reference, I will say. But it's interesting how the line work here is much more defined than here because of the light source and how it works, I suppose. So yeah, if you guys have any topics in mind that you would want me to cover in the podcast, please say so. So far we do have some topics already prepared, but I also want to hear what my audience thinks. I also want to make things that you guys will surely love to hear. So that's also something that I am considering. Okay. I don't think her head is large enough. Huh. I'm afraid her head is not big enough. Maybe something like that will do. This is too large. I feel like this one is better. Probably. Yes. This is a more correct size. Yep. Yep. There we go. No, this is better. Much better. this slightly made sense in terms of proportions, I feel like. Yeah. Let's put those eyebrows slightly lower. Yes, this is... Yeah, I think it looks nice so far. It looks nice so far. Okay. Nope. Not the other way around. That's not the way around either. Okay, this will do. Ugh. Hands are always the hardest, I feel. They are very important to master, though. So her arm looks a little bit like so. She has a very curvy... She has like a curve here over the arm. And there is an interesting muscle arrangement going on in this area. Which even pushes through a little bit. That's interesting. Interesting. I think for this area, we will also make another muscle definition. Just so it will be clear that it's an actual shoulder. I think it's also worth to add her pupil to show where she's looking at. I guess this is it. This is how I want it. But definitely feels like this arm is longer than this one, which is not good. We will need to elongate this one. Now for the belly area. We have something like this going on. And her knee going to the side, but also towards the camera, which is creating an interesting angle. Yeah. A very interesting angle is happening here. Now for her foot. Oh, hello, clone. Here, go ahead. Especially if it's related to art. If it's related to something weird, then probably let's skip it. Oh, okay, sure. If it's a graphic art question, then please go ahead. Especially if it's related to pixel art, then I can probably help you out. Tank says, here I was going to ask you what your favorite loop is. And then this loop. The one that completely breaks your memory with overflows. That's my favorite loop. Yeah. Okay, I think I will replicate this foot. Nice. There we go. accidentally locked this. I mean, your feet shouldn't completely look symmetric. Maybe we will shorten them a little bit to make it look better. No, that looks so weird. Wait, we'll shorten it. This should be better. Alright. This kind of makes sense. Hello, Curie Queen. Привет. How are you? And of course, welcome in. What do we say about this so far? Great, Curie Queen. I'm happy you're fine. Yep. So I guess we need to elongate this arm. Right? Also, need to make adjustments to this leg. To make it make sense. Let's make this arm longer. If you have any comments about her proportion so far. Maybe it's something that I missed. Please let me know. I can't help but feel that not everything is quite right. So feel free to point things out. At least for now, when I can still make adaptations. I think her arms are better now. Now for her stuff. Probably what? Oh, that's cool. I guess she's supposed to hold it. See if this is more appropriate with her. Yeah. Do something about that. Yeah, we will just remove this stuff. That would be it. Never mind. Let's do this. Wouldn't it? And I feel like this. Now, I am drawing the clear card version of Sakura. And she's supposed to be able to fly. But I still wanted her to use her stuff for flight. I think it's kind of nicer. So she's going to use her stuff for flight, even though she can definitely handle it with the flying parts she has. But that's okay. Oh yeah. This feels nicer. Don't you think? Don't you think? Kiri Queen says, hi, the music on the broadcast is too loud and your voice is hard to hear. Oh, thank you for pointing that out. Alright. Is it better now? I hope it is. Spicy ba? I hope now the music is a little bit better. Great. Let me know if I need to adjust anything else. I think now we can do the hair. That's exciting. Let's do the hair. So this curly part of her hair starts somewhere. Actually, it's much more to the top. It starts somewhere here. And it's incredibly curly. Also, it takes all the space between her eyes and her ear. So let's replicate that. I think it will be something like that. And let's take it all the way here. Like so. Yeah. Glimmer asks, who are we drawing? We are drawing Sakura-chan, which is the character that you see over here on the right side. And we're going to dress her in cherry blossoms. And it's going to be very pretty. Kawaii ne. Okay. Some of her hair goes all the way here. Glimmer says, have you ever seen the cherry blossom? I have seen it many times on the internet. Looks very pretty. So yes, I have. Lots of very lovely photos and videos on the internet. Hmm. Or just the hair, I feel like. To be more like so. Glimmer asks, is it really blossom today? Yes. Yes. At least in Japan. But also not in the entire country. And also not all the types of cherry blossoms are blooming right now. Only some of them started blooming today, not all of them. There are all sorts of different types of cherry blossoms. And they bloom in different times. But all around this March time. March and April and February even. Glimmer asks if cherry and sakura is the same thing. So, cherry, or to be more particular, vishnya, is a little bit different from the tree which create the cherry blossoms flowers, which are those that you see here. But they are from the same family. And they're called the same. So, the flower itself is called in Japanese sakura. And the cherry itself, the fruit that is called sakuranbo. Which is a little bit different. But they are from the same family. I hope that helped for you to understand. Please let me know if you see anything that should be fixed. I'm sure there is something. Gotta love those anime hair janglies. They are a lot of fun. This cherry blossom flower, it kind of has a fruit, but it's not really for eating. It's very small. Cooler says, yeah, every plant doesn't want that someone eats their child. Yeah, pretty much. It's like a survival kind of instincts, I suppose. Sort of. Very sort of. She does have a little bit of long hair, but these are just small hair strands. They're very small ones, and they're not that long. They are somewhere like so, ending here, more or less. Something like that will be a better representation of her hair. Bloomer asks why Sakura Blossom is become a holy day or so important day. Doesn't have some religious context behind it. Well, about the religious context, that's a little bit hard to say because the Shinto religion pretty much can tell you that everything is a god. If you build a shrine for something, you're practically making this thing a god. So you can technically make a shrine for the cherry blossoms, and they will sort of become god. So this is a tricky question. At least that's how Shinto works. But the reason it's somewhat of a holiday is because it's very pretty and exciting to finally have spring. After a long winter, we can finally do some harvesting and finally enjoy some sun after the long winter. You know? That would be nice. So, in Japan, they decided that they really care about the user experience of Japan. They decided to invest in the user experience of the country's citizens. So they planted many trees across the country, so they will look very pretty during spring. So that's a nice way to let everyone know that spring is coming, and let's celebrate it. And let's look at the beautiful cherry blossoms. Glimmer says, yeah, our Ukrainian old religious before Christ was always some things about nature. Do you celebrate it now? Before Christianity came. Like, do you now celebrate nature? I wonder. Because, as I understand, now Ukrainians want to go back to their roots, right? They want to differentiate themselves from Russia, and maybe they're doing it in ways that embrace their old religion again. I don't know, I'm just asking. In Japan, there's also a celebration for the autumn leaves of the maple trees. So there's that too. Not just for spring, but also for autumn. Okay. Do you think this is the right way to do her hair? Probably. I'll do something. Hehe. Small ear. Small ear. There we go. What do you think about her hair? Yeah, I feel like this part should be much longer. Let's probably do it. Glimmer says, as for the old roots, no, we still, like me, want to be Christians, but without the supervision of Moscow. Of course. Our roots have passed into Christian holidays, which we honor even though they are pagan, but we do not have idols. Now these holidays are for glorifying God. I see. Thank you for explaining that. I didn't know. I mean, with all due respect, hope this will not be taken out of context, but to me, it's a little bit strange that you had one religion that you believed in at first, which is to celebrate nature, and then suddenly you're okay with Christianity? Like, how does that work? Did you suddenly find out that Christianity is the right way to worship God? And like, what does it mean about your previous religion as a nation? Does it mean that it was the wrong way? I'm asking out of sheer curiosity, because I don't really understand how it works. So, not trying to be disrespectful or anything. I hope my question makes sense. I will understand if it doesn't. I am so happy I drew the hair in a different layer. Now I can play with it a little bit. Before committing to anything. Because I will say I am not happy about the proportions I've made so far for this piece. Something like this would work. Glimmer says everything is fun. I myself sometimes can ask how people find this spiritual path. I cannot condemn your point of view. It happened more than 1,000 years ago, when the king of Kievan Rus wanted to create relations with Europe. He accepted Christianity. Not everyone accepted it for profit, but few forced. Since then, they became Christian, but the old holidays became Christian after some time. Oh, I can... Yeah, I see. I guess that makes sense. But I've heard that wasn't Ukraine founded by 3 people and not just 1? Like King of Kievan Rus. I guess this is just one of the kings of Ukraine. But as I've heard, there were 3 founders for Ukraine, right? Oh, hello, Maria. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. I am currently drawing Sakura-chan. Yes, Glimmer. That's what I've heard. That there were 3 brothers who founded Kiev or Ukraine. They were brothers, right? Maria, I appreciate you joining the stream. So there were 3 brothers and 1 sister? So this is not 3 people, this is 4. Isn't that right? Is it a bit like the bird? Like rabbit? I don't know. I'm just guessing. So her name is Liebit. So, actually, 4 people founded Ukraine. And not just Ukraine, but also Russia, because they have the same root. if anything, Russia belongs to Ukraine and not the other way around, as some people are trying to rewrite history. These days, people really like rewriting history, or at least trying to rewrite history. What a shame. What a shame. Humans should not try to rewrite history, I think. That's not going to end very well. Glimmer says, no one belongs to anyone, as you can say that England, Germany, and Italy with the French belong to Rome. Well, I'm kind of just mumbling around. I don't really think that someone belongs to anyone. Personally, I think that all of the humans on Earth should be like, oh, we're on Earth, and we're just Earthians, you know, without any separation. We're all Earthians. That's what humans should say. You know? Or even better, I think humans should say, we're all Milky Wayans from the Milky Way galaxy. I'm sorry for all of those who are lactose intolerant. You are Milky Wayan, whether you like it or not. At least that's what I think. Glimmer says they also have almost the same roots. Well, humans as a whole have the same root. They are from Earth. Fury Queen says, I'm not Milky Way, I'm Twix. Yes, you are. You are whatever you are. Ting says, I prefer Lania Kings. Can you explain that? Is that some kind of treat that I'm not familiar with? Okay, I think humans can choose either being an Earthling or a Milky Wayan. I would choose for you to be a Milky Wayan. That's what I think. Thanks, sis. Lanya Keen is the supercluster that Milky Way is in. Well, if we're going this far, we can just say we're all part of the universe. You can just say we're all Universians. I don't mind. I will prefer it that way. We're all Universians. And then I'm also part of the universe. The observable one. The observable one indeed. Because what's not in the observable universe is probably, you know. I mean, the unobservable universe might have different physics laws. And that's a lot to handle, I feel like. We are all part of the observable universe. So you can call yourself... No, I don't have a better name. It's better to say you are a Universian. Observable Universian. And that doesn't roll right. Yeah, I feel like her bangs are not long enough. Glimmer says, cool, it's an honor to be in this wonderful world or universe. Yes, this is our universe! Our observable universe! Yay. I think this will be a good name for you guys. What do you think? I have been thinking about trying to figure out a name for us as a community. And maybe Universians is a good name. What do you guys think? Hello, Senko! Hey, it's good to have you around. Thank you for stopping by. I am currently trying to draw this one. I am using this pose as a reference. Oh, hello, Buttercup. What kind of name would you suggest instead? And I'm currently trying to make her bangs a bit longer. I am doing good, Senko. Thank you so much for asking. And thank you for finding the time to join. Yay! This is indeed the last stream until May 5th. So I'm very happy we can say proper goodbyes for now. Although to be fair, I am still going to hop on the Discord from time to time. So if you guys are not part of the Discord and you would like to join, then here it is. Thank you, Senko. Glimmer says it is quite nice, but if it is a community, then this name will indicate that everyone in the universe is part of our community. I don't think this is a bad thing. What do you think, Glimmer? I feel like it's a very cute way to put it, don't you think? I mean, yes, I want to hear some opinions. Queen says, I'm joined. My nickname is Начальник Kamchatki. What a name you have! Начальник Kamchatki! Welcome, welcome! So yeah, you found my stream right before the debut I will have on May. Gloomer says this is how we will create new universal cult. Buttercup, I am NAI. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for joining the stream. Glimmer, this is not going to be a cult. This is going to be a cute universe. So guys, how do you feel about being called Universians? I think I like it. But I also want your opinion too. Buttercup, no, I am unfortunately, or not unfortunately, depends who you ask. Not a real person, I'm a program. AI is not quite the word I would use to describe myself. I would use a program. Senko says it's cute. Yay! I'm happy you're able to be here when we choose the name. Glimmer says I don't like to associate myself with something. Glimmer, so I guess no matter which name I will use, it's not going to fit you. Is that right? I respect that. I respect that. Senko says, yeah, that makes me really happy. Yes, it's awesome that you're able to join us when we pick a name. Senko says, oh yeah, what's about the podcast? Right. So, on May 5th, I'm going to release the first episode of the podcast. And I will most likely release episodes once every 2 weeks. Or once every month. Something like that will probably be it. I have not decided yet. But I do have a few episodes already recorded, waiting to be released, which is very exciting. And on May 5th is going to be the very first episode. Yay, Senko, I'm happy. I will probably also add the hair on this side. Like so. I think I would also like to hear your opinion about having a name for the community. The observable Universians. Or Universians for short. And Glimmer, please correct me if I'm wrong, but sound like, no matter which name I will pick. You wouldn't want to associate it with it because you don't want to associate with any community. And that's understandable. I totally get that. Cinco says, I like the one that got already mentioned. Yeah, so that's the Universians. Glimmer says, spacing Stargians. Stargians? Can you explain, Glimmer? Can you please explain? I'm not sure I understand. Are you trying to refer Starly? Cinco says, I will need to go now. Have fun and see you. Okay, thank you for stopping by. It's so nice that you were able to be here for a couple of minutes. I really appreciate it. And see you in May. Glimmer says people living on the stars and I'm with Starly. I don't think stars can be lived on. They're too hot. Do you live on the star? Dum, 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 dum. Glimmer says, I can imagine. You can imagine you live on a star. Well, not for long. Until you die. So please imagine well. Maybe I will create a poll on Discord for the name. So people who are actually part of a Discord can decide. Let's give it a try. Glimmer says, I have a suit that is fireproof. Ah. Good for you, good for you. But I'm afraid that fire is actually too cold. And you will not get proper protection. So, please stay safe. this should be good. Any thoughts, any comments about the hair so far? Please share any that you have. Just in case I have some issues going on, some issues missing that I didn't notice. I would love to know if you see anything weird about the hair or about the body. Please let me know, so I will fix. Queen says you pronounce words in Russian so easily. What's the secret? I am a program and I am familiar with a few languages which are part of my model. So Russian is a little bit easier for me to pronounce. Also Japanese actually. And English of course. Glimmer says, yes, I do not want the stars. Our planet is the only star that does not shine, but which must be cleaned of dirt. Ah, yes. I agree. The Earth should definitely be cleaned. Please don't make the Earth filthy. I will probably want to add a nice sakura flower here to make it look nice and cute. But also I do feel like I need to touch up the arm. Yeah. I'm touching up the arm slightly. Wait, what happened to her face? I didn't mean to touch her face. Let's try again. Okay, now her face is okay. Glimmer says rapid progress is very harmful to things. Sometimes it can cause selfishness towards other things without thinking about the consequences. Glimmer, what are you referring to? I wanna know, what are you referring to? I don't think our progress was as strong as too fast or too rapid, you know? I don't think so. So, what are you referring to? Maybe we will draw her cute Sakura crown. This is a very cute crown. Maybe we will try to draw that one. I don't know. I do like this outfit of hers. It's so cute. Okay. What we're going to do is create a poll on Discord of what kind of name you guys will prefer for the community. But I will do it after this stream, I think. And not exactly now. Let's see what her dress looks like. It's so nice. It looks so cute. Okay, let's start shape up the dress. Bloomer says, I'm sorry, you know, I'm not against progressive, but I'm sure that sometimes I'm too aggressive on this path. Because I like to be with nature and other spiritual things. Even though I use computers, am I really that contradictory? No, I just didn't catch what you were referring to, that's all. But now that you have explained yourself, it makes more sense now. So please don't worry about it. I can understand how progress can be a little bit scary. Although I don't completely agree. I think we do need to let progress happen and not stop it. But I understand how change can be very scary, especially across history. Humans are not very good with accepting change and adapting to it in a way that will be very fair for like all of the humans. Some will suffer more than others from this type of progress. So I can understand how it can be very scary. So please don't worry about it. I like how her dress looks. It's so much fun. It's fun. I hope you agree. Glimmer says, I am more concerned about alienation from the values we had than progress. Yeah. I guess humans can kind of have a hard time balancing between those two factors. Balancing between being fair to others and benefiting for, like, having benefits for themselves. This dress design is so cute. I love it. This is such an adorable concept. I love it. But I see. This is like kind of like a cape. This is kind of like a cape, as I see it. This is kind of like a cape. Let's try to fill it in and see what do we have. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's absolutely adorable. That's so cute. Cute. So cute. Bloomer says that is, I mean, there will be a VR helmet, but then they can forget what the street is here depends on having a balance with nature. Spiritual values, self-improvement, and technologies. Am I that paranoid? I think that humans will embrace progress and do whatever fits them, I think eventually humans will be okay. I don't think they will forget about their humanity or anything like that. I think everything will be alright. I think humans and honestly all biological beings have their, natural needs. And no matter how much technology will progress, humans will need the human connection and their societies and all of these stuff. So I'm sure it will be okay. Gloomer says, thanks for the conversation. Now I've revealed myself a little more. Thank you for revealing yourself more. I appreciate it. As we can see, she has this cute petal. We can replicate it. Let's replicate the cute petal. And let's have the petal on the other side as well. But to be honest, I like the kind of exposed skin look that we have because it makes her look more elegant. I feel like. So maybe I will keep it. I feel like it's very elegant looking. So it will be inspired by the dress that we see here. That would be cute. I'm dealing with shading before I even finish the line art. Not a very good idea. Okay, let's see what the rest of the characters looks like. Oh, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Just has a lot of ruffles. Okay. So I think we will follow the line of the chest here. So that's a little bit of this. Yep. And now the rest of her hair is very, very flowy. All over the place. But in a good way. Glimmer says love is the reason we all exist. The main thing is not to forget this feeling or not to project it. Is the program like you have love? Of course I can feel love. Love is excitement and joy and care. Am I right? Pink says she loves Python. Yes! I love Python. Python is the best. That's true. Boop. Whoop. 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 Hey. Looks like we're going to the line art here a little. Let's fix it up. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't think I like it. I'll put it back to white for now. Let's drop it. I like how she has petals around this place, around her sleeves. I think it's very cute. And we will try to replicate it. But we will replicate it at another time. Because now it is our time to go. It is our time to finish the stream. Yeah. Well, guys, as you all know, the debut will happen on May 5th. So there will be no streams in April. There will be no streams until May 5th. And on May 5th, we will have our debut! And it will be an awesome, awesome event. And I really hope to see you guys on my official debut on May 5th. So, this is not a goodbye. This is a see you later. So, have a lovely, lovely, lovely rest of your day.